Okay, everybody, this is Jeff. Hope this got the you get the voice. I can see my voice okay. I'm actually in the train. It's 6:45 in the morning. I got to go to work. I got to go to the office today to have some meetings and do some. I actually take my computer in and do some things. And now I've had some people say, "Darn your videos, your equipment. You can improve your video equipment, or you can improve your microphone and stuff, and you work at a big company and all that kind of stuff, and your videos are professional, all that kind of stuff." Hey, okay, I'm gonna start with this thing. Hey, I've been doing this video stuff on YouTube for 11 years, okay, and I've got music stuff on there, okay, and I've done a lot of music reviews. Now I've got 1 million views, okay, 1.5 million views actually, on 2 different YouTube channels, just my music stuff. And I get 800 viewing hours per quarter, okay, 3,300 video watching hours per year, okay, constantly for the last 10, 12, 11, 12 years. Um, and yeah, some people from time to time they'll make a comment. From time to time make a comment about my video reviews of instruments, saying, "Hey, your microphone needs to be better." And I said, "Yeah, but it's in the music shop, and we're doing it last minute and stuff." And the number of comments I get on that is so low to the million views. Okay, um, that the majority of people are happy, and the number of viewing hours is proof of that. Okay, so that's just music stuff. Now, so I've had some individual freelancers, kind of people saying, "Hey, that's yeah, you work for a big company, and they should be okay." So the video stuff here is not for my main job, okay, in the sense, but because I don't have conference budget to go to conferences, I'm doing it because it's the way to share my ideas instead of having to ask for conference budget. So it's kind of my job. It is kind of my job, and that's what I'm supposed to do. So I'm doing it without having to. But working for a big company isn't like, hey, the company just kind of doesn't do this stuff. Hey, it's a 4-hour train ride to go to job to actually get the computer fixed and deal with stuff. And I've had a lot of problems with my computer over the past year. Um, and it's supposed to be reviewed. I actually got a brand new computer sitting at the IT department for the past few weeks, and I've been wanting that computer because I bought a nice, cool headset in the machine to work. There's you just buy it, get a badge, but it's got a USB-C cable on it. I don't have a USB-C ball on this computer. You know how many times shops I've gone to try to get a little USB to USB-C adapter? Gone to 4 different stores, big aisles and stuff. They don't have it. And no, yeah, I can order it online, but when you order on this thing online, it's a little thing. It's a huge hub, so I got to carry around this huge hub just to be able to connect a headphone set, a 90 euro headphone set with a USB-C into this old computer. So it's like I've been trying this. So I've been buying earbuds. I've bought so many different types of sets out here. So I got this old BlackBerry microphone that's actually working the best right now, that I had 10 years ago. It's the best one I've got working. So and I'm waiting for the new computer, but I got to back up 500 gigabytes of video stuff and other stuff over the past 5 years onto another computer. But I'm not supposed to use a hard drive. I got to do this on like OneDrive. But since my bandwidth at home is so low, backing up 500 gigabytes onto OneDrive, online would take 2 years. So that means I got to go to the office to be able to do the backups. And that's a 4-hour train ride back and forth. So you think I'm happy about doing that? Yeah, I think I'm excited about doing that to do it. And they won't give me a hard drive. So I got to be able to pull up my own hard drives and kind of do some mingling here and a WinTera here to actually be able to do the file management. So, hey, it's kind of like, well, that's so yeah, working for big companies doesn't mean that it fixes everything. It doesn't mean you got budget everywhere. It just means you get more challenges. And sometimes I like to not have to have all those challenges all the time, and not have to use a certain setup that I can't, do. So you try working for big companies. Okay. Been doing the small companies, I've been doing big companies. Hey, sorry for the buzz. I'm on the train. So I get another 1 minute before I get to the train station. There's a little more people arriving. But I kind of want to just say, hey, I'm glad to be able to share the ideas here at the restaurants, and yeah, the little background noise. Okay, the microphone's not perfect. Hey, I'm not sitting at home in a studio, and there is a recording studio at the office, but again, it's a 4-hour. Um, you know, round trip. Plus, if I use the recording studio at the job, you know what? I got to use a recording technician because I'm a stupid person that doesn't know how to do my own videos, okay? Which, yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. But because his equipment's there, and I do know how to do that stuff, but I'm not supposed to because most people don't know how to do it. So you got to actually reserve the room to be able to use that recording studio. And using a recording studio, you got to have the recording technician, and you got to do this all in advance. And you know what? I'm used to driving around having these ideas, and I'm going to stop in the restaurant and put them out on make a video out of it. I'm not going to sit there and organize this up front because it will kill my ideas. It'll just kill my ideas. I won't have them that way. They don't come that way. They don't come, I've got to plan this 3 weeks in advance kind of thing. They come as I'm, thinking. Okay, so I'm sharing as I'm thinking. This is extemporaneous. These are blogs. These are vlogs. Okay, these are not scripted things. Okay, sometimes I do write a minimal script to have an idea of because I got a lot 8 points in a LinkedIn post I need to kind of think about. But that's those ones. But most of these things are just off the top of my head, and that's the way it is. It's extemporaneous, folks, and this is the way people do this. To really, this is real life. Okay, this is not some scripted little thing. And if you're waiting for scripts, hey, go to a movie. The movies are more interesting. You'll pay more. And you won't get some, and if you want scripts too, go to some conferences where people might rehearse their scripts because they diluted the ideas down so much that they're not useful anymore. But hey, that's the way it is. But I'm sharing it here, and I'm sharing what I can, and I'm sharing what I know I'm able to do. And I got more people coming here, so it's gonna. Well, I got a couple more minutes I can do, but I got people I don't want to be talking too loud here, So, but and I'm going to share what I can, and I know what I can share, and I'm going to do it kind of in this way that makes it thing. And some people say, yeah, but you're kind of just meandering. Hey, this is half the time I'm doing storytelling, so it's just storytelling, folks. This is not a script. This is not how, this is not how good, actually good selling is actually do storytelling too. But I'm glad that some people appreciate this stuff. And for those that don't, hey, it's no big deal. There are other places to go look for scripted stuff, but then you're going to usually pay for it. And here you don't have to pay for the ideas or the thoughts. And it's not, and I'll tell you, Tom, one thing too, scripted stuff. The one thing that you'll learn about language is the more that you get into written language, away from natural language, the less it is real, okay? The farther you get, because the more you begin to play with it in the writing, it gets farther away from the actual conversation, the actual natural speech. And I did a 6-month project on this full time to work on conversational speech, natural speech and doing things. So, and you know what? We did workshops with a bunch of writers, content creators in BAM, like in the first several weeks of the entire 6 months. We were doing workshops, and they said, this is so true. Okay, so we turned all these video scripts of these product videos into much better sounding things, and it sounded much more natural. But and we showed that the farther you get into writing, the less any video sounds natural. So then you get this video like, hello, this is this, and you can tell it's a scripted thing. And when you see scripted pitches, I'll tell you, it's just it's not a pitch, anything. So this is what I'm doing what you do at a coffee break, okay? Except it's a monologue because I don't have people I'm interacting with. We could do this in a round table. Hey, we could do this on Teams, Zoom, or Skype, or whatever. This would be better. But I don't have that. So or did you got to organize with people, and so it's and I'm trying to do this too as like replies to LinkedIn. So and replies to LinkedIn are usually written, so people are scripting their talk. Again, I'm not trying to script it. I'm trying to answer it as if you're answering a question at a coffee break or at a network break, or you're doing a networking conference, or you're doing the networking at the drink over the conference or at a dinner. Come on, folks. Am I going to sit there and script my answer while I'm at a dinner at a conference? Come on. This is... don't, because it happens to be a recorded video, doesn't recorded a audio plus visual recording does not mean it's a prepared video professional. You've got to distinguish between the two. You've got to understand what the meaning is between the two. And this is just what you do, when you're at a conference, with over a drink, or in a coffee break at work, or this is what we all do. People, I think some people just have gotten, we've moved away in our cultures, or away from speaking to writing, and now we bring it back from writing into speaking. But then bringing it back into the speaking thing, and the visual is like, hey, it needs to be professional. No, it doesn't need to be professional. These are thoughts that are they're temporal, they're ephemeral. You use them for the moment that they're there, and then they go on, and hey, it's good. Um, and I'm not going to sit there and script them, so because that's not what it's intended to be. Um, and if that's what you're waiting for, hey, go pay for scripted tutorials that you pay for. Okay, so, but that's not what I'm trying to do here. This is sharing. Okay, so coming up to the train station, there's going to be more people coming on, and there's no way I can talk anymore. So, and you listened for 11 minutes. Wow, I'm surprised. Um, and again, I don't plan my thing to be a 3 minute, 2 minute, 30 second, consumption thing, which I know is the best thing to do. But I don't worry about it. People come, and the fact that I put up a video per day has some new ideas, and people watch it to get a bit for the time, and they might be able to watch it during their downtime, watching it, drinking a coffee or whatever, or listening to it in a car or whatever. But then some people videos, they actually read the subtitles more than they actually listen to the video. That's what the stats say. So I know all this stuff, folks. So hey, thanks for listening, and leave your comments and let me know. I mean, leave the comments. I'm not gonna blast you back, but I'll give some general comments back like this. And we're all helping each other. Okay, I'm helping you. Hey, and you help me. Let me know what you think. Okay. Yeah. Well, train station. More people jump on right now. Take care.